What? Okay.
You want to make a prediction for the sprint and
I want to get
race?
into the race and tell me you're no longer spectating. If you no longer let me spectate, so I got to come out of here and come back in the session. Man, they really need to fix their whole process sometimes because you get so bogged down, and even being connected, it doesn't allow you to be connected. So let me come back into the session. Yeah, I don't have any predictions at all because I'm still not even in the lobby.
Yeah. I'm just saying this so people don't moan at me for not doing it.
Alright, it's gonna let me in right now. Alright, it's let me in. I'm spectating, so now it should let me all the way in.
The 90P1 Beast P2, he had a good race at Belgium. And no scope P3. It's like that on the way we go for a sprint. Oh, Carnage falling back.
Alright, let me get my specs up here now. I'm with you.
Oh. Carnage going from P2 to P7 in one or two corners. Jesus.
Oh, he's falling down though. It looks like he...
Carnage. 90 spawn.
He is falling. Karen is moving up. AJ Mackey's moved up 4 spots. Looks like we got a battle in here that McLaren is really trying to make headway coming through the midfield. McLaren is on that Haas's gearbox. Looks like we lost Prime. I'm sure he'll be back in just a moment. That seems to be the thing here with PlayStation of late. You know, Carnage has really seemed to be getting at Ray, but he's trying to fight off Gavalis as he does so. But he is on that Haas's gearbox. He's making his move right now. Alongside him. Looks like he got the move done. Great pass by Carnage. Going into Stowe. That's the favorite passing point for a lot of drivers. Where's my controller at here? I don't know what happened to my other controller. I won't use this one. Nope. I won't use this. I'll come across it. Alright. I'll just stay connected to this bad boy here, but I can't switch back.
You had some technical difficulties now. I have some.
Yeah, I had a little bit. I got a little bit. Thanks to your back now, and I can look around a little bit and find my controller. Because I want to be able to switch my headphones here out a little bit. So what do we got going on in the race? What's going on? Looks like Selleck has got a commanding lead with a 1.3 second lead right now over RR Beast, who has just lost another 10th as I speak. Craigie is trying to make a move on Beast. In that Haas, he looks like he's alongside him. Oh, Craigie may have had to back off just a little bit.
I mean, just look at the tires. You'll see why Selleck has a commanding lead.
Oh, here's my controller. All right, here we go. Yeah, Craigie right now is really chasing down RL Beast, but he's got to be careful there because Carnage Achilles is right there on his gearbox. There are races all up and down the grid. Look at Halo on AJ Mackey. Fastest lap with Selleck. He's trying to pull away with a 1.9 second lead right now.
Didn't being on softs, nothing else being on mediums.
Yeah, so we assumed that possibly he's going to get reeled in at some point. How big a lead can he get before the lead comes tumbling down a little bit? Carnage Achilles has fallen back 2 spots since the race started. He started off in 2nd place. But since then, he had dropped all the way back to about 8th, but he's fought his way back to the 4th position right now. One of the more entertaining drivers out there right now.
Fighting with Craigie right now.
I'm trying to have a look Lucifer Shaheed as I've been keeping my eye on them Panatex of Black. And I know he's got one, so let's see how they do. 3-second penalty by AJ Mackey. I know that's got to hurt. It's only a 9-lap sprint race, so, you know, you don't have a lot of time to make up for mistakes.
Yeah. Using all the track he possibly can to catch Ray.
Yeah, he's going to have... I don't think he's going to get the move done. I don't think so.
There you go.
He got it done. Great pass by AJ Mackey. 3-second penalty by Don Moore.
3-second penalty for Don Moore.
Yeah, the penalties can play a heavy toll. And only the top 8. Only the top 8 drivers are going to get points, so it's imperative that Lucifer Shaheed put a lot more pressure on Karen, because right now Karen can't even see Lucifer in his rearview mirror. So, and he's trying to get up a little further himself.
Well, now he can barely see him in his mirror. But now I can't.
Yes, Salik is really keeping that 3-second lead very steady right now, almost halfway through the race. I'm wondering when those softs are going to start to peel off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What's the closest spot on track right now?
Yeah, at the back of the grid, it looks like it's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad for No Scope, Caballas, and Vantage right now. They seem to be kind of struggling. Even our championship leader, Natty McNasty, is not having a very good sprint, even though he is making a move on Don Moore right now for 10th position. But Don was able to fight him off. Way to keep him fought off right there through Stowe. That's a favorite passing ground for a lot of drivers out here. As AJ Mackey sets the fastest lap, he's going to have to do something for that 3-second penalty he's got. Yeah, closest battle right now is Mackey for 10th position, but as I said, there's 8th and above. 8th and above gets points halfway through the race. We're 5 laps into a 9-lap race.
Almost fun.
Oh, yeah, so we do have a spinner.
Take it.
Coming on down there to Antry. Coming through Antry can be a little tricky sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And we did have a spinner.
Vintage round back of Cowless.
And that's gotta hurt in the home Austin Martin Racing Green. At that British Racing Green in the Austin Martin. They're having a great year, by the way, in real racing. In real F1, shall I say. This is real racing. The racing is real. The cars may be simulated, but the people are real.
Yeah, 3rd and 4th for Australia. Really nice.
Yeah, AJ Mackey has actually moved. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just looking at AJ Mackey's steering wheels lagging a little bit.
Yeah, he's actually moved up 7 places. I mean, he would be an absolute candidate for driver of the day. But he's got that 3-second penalty with 3 laps left in this race. It's going to be hard pressed to stay in the points. But keep pushing, AJ.
Yeah, driver will spin, but you got a point.
One of our more entertaining drivers. Sometimes driver today isn't always the master class, but who's kept a viewer? As No Scope sets our fastest lap, that's what I'm talking about. He may be in the back of the grid right now, but that does not mean he's an inferior driver. What kind of tires has he got on right now? He's got on medium. He's got on medium tires, and he set the fastest lap. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent driving, No Scope. As Selleck is still 3.5 seconds away from his closest competitor, but 3 laps left. RL Beast is going to be hard pressed to close the gap. As I spoke, a tenth was expanded. As my man, even Craigie stays in the top 3. Gotta love Craigie, one of the founders of the league. OG Craigie in the house. That's his Lucifer Shaheed. One of the big dogs from way back. Natty McNasty. Nice to see people racing season after season after season. you know, really keeping the lifeblood of our community going. Not just excellent racers, but just fantastic people as well. My hat goes off to, you know, just the whole vetting system to make sure we get quality people in here, as well as excellent drivers. As we see, Solid has maintained a 3-second lead throughout this race, throughout the second half of this race.
Oh, might break a 3-second lead though.
Lucifer Shahid is trying to get into the final 8th position. He's doing all he can. He's about 0.2 of a second behind Kieran. He's really pushing that Williams as hard as it can go. Ooh, he lost about 0.4 right there. That Ferrari's a little too much. A little bit too much right now.
In the Ferrari sandwich right now. Right behind him.
Yeah, AJ Mackey's only 0.3 behind Carnage Achilles. He's trying to see if he can slide up just a little bit higher. If he can get a little bit further away from that 3-second penalty he's got. It looks like right now he's the only person within the top 8 that's got penalties. So he may, oh, where's Ray Ray? As commentators curse, as Ray Ray, a top 6 driver, also has the 3-second penalty. Sorry about that, Ray Ray. Commentators curse, bro. It's like that sometimes. You're still an excellent driver.
Yeah, I don't want to be biased, but Ray's a good friend of mine, so obviously I want him to do well.
Oh yeah, Ray can drive. I've been checking him out for years now. He gets down. Carnage Achilles trying to make his move on Craigie. Craigie is doing all he can to make his way up. Duval.
Lucifer just got past Kieran. No, Scott got past Dunmore.
Oh, what do we got? We got the Austin Martin there. Was that Don Moore? That's Don Moore spent around again on section 3. And he's got a penalty. So it looks like his sprint race is all but decided. 3-second penalty of Baumware. Yeah, he's got 6 seconds worth of penalty. Let's go ahead and clock him out.
He may as well just retire.
No, stay in the race, sir. Don't retire. Don't retire. Just keep driving, cause you gotta drive this same.
From the sprint.
Hey, you gotta drive this same circuit here within the next couple of minutes, so you might as well kind of get your rhythm down. If nothing else, get your head back right on the circuit. You're all right. Stay out there. And Beast has brought that lead down to 2 seconds. Beast, you got 2 laps to catch up. 2 seconds. Can it be done?
Craig's got a 3-second. Lucifer's got a 3-second.
Ooh, 3-second penalty by Lucifer Shahid. That's gonna knock him out of the top 8-point scoring position, guys. RL Beast has brought that lead down to 1.9 seconds. What about a lap and a half left? Oh, Craigie's out.
Craigie and Carnage hit each other.
5-second penalty by Craigie. Oh boy, the stewards will have a nice look at that. And RL Beast has brought that lead down to 1.3 seconds left with just the lap starting. We're on the last lap.
So from my perspective, Craigie spun and then Carnage hit him as he was spinning. So it wasn't Craigie's fault, although the game says it was.
Well, we'll see what type of POVs are released.
Yeah, because I was on board with Craigie as it happened.
Okay. That would be the clearest perspective. That would be one of the more clearer perspectives, shall I say. I won't say the clearest. I haven't seen them, so who am I to speak on that at this point?
So, because right now it's
Carnage is really going to benefit from RL Beast and AJ Mackey having those 3-second penalties, because both of them are less than. No, I guess they're about 4 seconds ahead of him collectively. So we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can make something happen here in his final lap. He might be just out of range. But RL Beast is doing all he. Oh, Carnage! I just killed you. I just killed your hope. Halo is really going to take advantage of that. But RL Beast has brought it down to within 0.3 seconds of the lead. He's going for it. We've got about 2 turns left.
Oh.
Coming on the final turn. There's contact. Beast made the move on the final turn. There was contact, but he got past Selick on those medium tires. Those soft tires gave out just on the final lap, enough to beat to get ahead, but there was contact. And this will probably go to the stewards, and we'll see how they feel about it. There was some contact, so I mean, we'll see.
There was barely in it.
That was enough for somebody maybe to possibly feel salty. Excellent race, fantastic race.
500.
Of a second. Wow, that's an excellent race. Was that 500th of a second?
Yes.
That's one of the closer races you'll see. AJ Mackey, driver of the day. Driver of the day. I think he must have gained something like 7 positions or so. How many did he gain there? AJ Mackey, the 6th position. Yeah. So we got 8 points for our Beast, our race winner, followed by Selleck at 7 points. AJ Mackey has 6. Halo has 5. Carnage Achilles has 4. Ray has 3. Karen has 2. Lucifer Shaheed has 1. And none of our other drivers from 9 on down, from Cavallis, Natty McNasty, Craigie, Bennett, No Scope, and Don Moore. None of our 14 drivers, anyone from 9 through 14 was able to place any points here in the British Sprint Race. 9 laps of Prospect E-Racing League. Season 9, Race 4, Tier 2, PlayStation. I'm Artistic F1. Here I am with Prime Zealous.
Mackey came onto my stream and said got 9. Don't know if that means 9 seconds of penalties or...
He could have. Yeah, I believe that sounds about right. Carnage Achilles, that sounds about right. He kind of mixed it up a little bit, but like I said before,
E.G. Mackey.
Don't let that be indicative of the race that he could possibly set down here.
Alright. I said he got 9th position in sprint.
They haven't showed us everything yet, but as we wait, we know we're here in Britain. The distance of the circuit is 5.8 kilometers, 3.6 miles. Or in the real world, the race record is held by Max Verstappen in 1.2 seconds, 1.27.097 seconds. Max Verstappen has the fastest lap. You know, we got 18 turns here at Silverstone.
Yeah, and it's probably the home of most drivers.
I mean, it's one of the original circuits here in 1950, but it's got to be. It would have to be in the top 3 of most people's favorite circuit. It's absolutely on my bucket list. I can't wait to.
Most people's home country in this league.
Most people's what?
Home country in this league.
In this league,
you
can't say it's a British league. I mean, I'm one of the first guys who was in the league, and I would like to say that it is very heavily.
International.
Yeah, it's international, and it has British roots. I'll acknowledge that. But to say it's a British league is disrespectful to the rest of the world. That I won't say. You know, so you know,
there's a lot of British drivers, but there's a lot of other nations. Well.
Yeah, we're all inclusive. You know, men, women. You know, of any gender, of any religion, of any sensual context, whatever your situation is, do what you do. Just come out here and be an excellent racecraft driver with great racecraft and excellent character, and we got a place in home for you. You know. We only have one lady driver as of now, HGE Baguette. I know you guys hear about me talk about her a lot. You hear me talk about her a lot because I've been her teammate several times throughout several seasons. And as I said, we only have one lady, unfortunately, right now. But we would love to have so many more. So, you know, please give us some consideration. But we're back on the grid, getting the race started. You want to send us off, Prime?
Nah, you do it. You go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna, you know, kind of take an aerial view, sit into the car of AJ Mackey. Gonna have a look and see how he comes down this Hamilton straight. Man, don't let me ever get on Hamilton straight. I'm liable to just start crying. Once we get lights out, we'll get on the road here. What we got? We got 1, 2. We got 3 lights, 4, 5 lights. We're out. Let's roll. We got a great start here by Beast. Oh, Selleck is not trying to allow him to get on the inside. He fights him off a little bit there. No, RL Beast maintains that position.
Nice one.
But looks like we've got, is that a Ferrari? Looks like we had a spinner back there in section 1. We might have lost the car. Natty McNasty, we may have already had spent around on us. But I don't believe he's got any wing damage.
No.
In the meantime, RL Beast and Selleck are switching hands for the top spot. Going back and forth. Over here, Woodcut.
Oh, I forgot to make our predictions.
Ooh, can we make our predictions now that the race has started? I'm going to go with the Beast. I know he's in the lead right now. But Selleck has been our more consistently dominant driver throughout the season. But I've been watching Beast for the last couple years, and I think it kind of aggravates him right now that he's a Tier 2 driver. I think he's ready to take on some of these Tier 1 guys. So in order to prove that, he's got to win some Tier 2 races in order to get to Tier 1. So let's get up there, Beast. Don't make a liar out of me, sir. In the meantime, we know Selleck ain't no chump.
Can't just go ahead of Ray. Did you predict second, third?
Second, third. I'm gonna go with Selleck in second place. I'm gonna believe AJ Mackey's gonna hold on to that third position. AJ Mackey's gonna get in the second, and Carnage Achilles is gonna climb his way in the third. RL Beast, our fastest lap getter right now, is gonna win the race. In my viewpoint. In that disgusting Red Bull, let me tell you. I'm just kidding. That's a beautiful car, huh?
Selleck is going to win, in my opinion. Selleck's going to take another win.
Well, I'm sure he would agree with you. Right now, of all our, let's look at our tire trends out there. We've got only one driver with soft tires, Carnage Achilles. What does he know what no one else seems to know? And the soft tires in the 5th position there. And then we got on hards. We got Karen on hards in the 10th spot, followed by Domwar and Natty McNasty in our 13th and 14th position. Everyone else has medium tires. Both Darren Domwar and Natty McNasty has hard tires, if I weren't clear on that. Everyone else has mediums.
Right, Selleck for me is going to win. I think the P2 is going to be... Oh, it's tough. Because Ray's had a good start. He's fighting for 4th right now.
Well, Carnage Achilles and Ray seems to be kind of changing hands in that 4th position. They're going neck and neck, tit for tat.
Who do I pick for second? It's a tough decision. I'm going to go with Beast for second.
Well, AJ Mackey is doing all he can to stay on the gearbox of Selleck, who just got fastest lap.
No,
but RL Beast does not seem to care right now. Carnage Achilles just topped out with the fastest lap of his own. We got a section 3 spinner.
I think
who we got? Domwar. We got Domwar spinning out almost at the starting line, but he does not have any damage. Aston Martin is having his share of problems today, though.
Yeah, I think Selleck first, Beast second. Ray third.
Well, Selleck is making a move right now. He's trying to make you an honest man. Oh, there's contact. There's a little bit of contact between Beast and Selleck. And Beast is out of the race. Beast is out of the race.
So that goes your winner.
Beast is out of the race. Well, Beast, commentator's curse. Commentator's curse. That was a bit catchy. I did catch some of it on the camera. I'm not able to do a rewind. Looks like we're gonna have a full safety car, so that's gonna give everyone the opportunity. Is it a VSC? Yep. Okay, it is VSC. You're right.
I stand corrected.
Yep, I stand corrected. I thought I seen one. I'm sorry. So we're gonna see who is anyone gonna take a chance and switch some tires up on this VSC. I would say no, not even the soft tire user. Everyone's gonna stay out there.
There's both one of our podium picks gone already.
Gone.
Yeah.
and Selleck has inherited the lead. But Carnage Achilles is racing like a madman today. I'm not just gonna hand this victory to Selleck.
I'm not counting him out. Who are your picks?
Oh, AJ Mackey, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. AJ, what are you doing, my friend?
Who are your picks?
AJ Mackey was my second pick, and he just killed him. He just killed me there with the 5-second penalty in pit lane. I had Beast first, and I believe I had Carnage Achilles in third place, who's currently in second. Who can make an honest man out of me by winning the race?
But Ray's third right now, so I've got 2 of my picks on the podium right now.
Who do you got? Selleck, Ray, and who was your third one? Beast.
I had Selleck, Beast, and Ray.
Okay. So you know, I typically beat you when we race and when we when we have these commentator clashes. These commentator clashing contests here as Craigie tries to make a move on Cavalis. He's on the outside. Oh, there was almost contact. Great respect for each other. Craigie poured off a little bit, stayed behind him, got in the slipstream of Cavalis. He got on his inside. He made the move on the inside. Fantastic. Man, that's what I'm talking about, racecraft right there. Ooh. Yeah, when you talk about patience, when you talk about setting somebody up for a secondary move, wow, Craigie. Way to drive your car in that AlphaTauri. If only Nick DeVries could drive like that. If only Nick DeVries could drive like that.
It was no scope that overtook Craigie.
As I spoke. That's okay, Greg. You keep pushing, my friend.
Right.
Alright, we're going to try to see what's going on here. We got a Section 3. We got a Austin Martin in Section 3 having problems there. Donmore. 3-second penalty by AJ Mackey. That's 8 seconds worth of penalties for AJ. AJ is just, his race is essentially over. Donmore's
leading to try.
Yeah, he's really struggling. He's struggling. Now, the most curious person here is gonna be Carnage Achilles. Can he make up some time? He's down 1.7 seconds behind Selleck, who's got medium tires. Carnage Achilles is on the soft tires, so he's gonna have to make up as much time as he can before he himself has to pit before Selleck. So it's gonna be a really interesting situation.
It's a 3-way battle for P3 right now. Potentially a 5 or 6-way battle if the 3 behind him catch up.
Yeah, and that 6th spot is under siege as well. Has no scope, who's having a much better race, a much better race than he did quali. As he makes a move right now. Oh, he wasn't able to get that move done on Cavalis. Cavalis was able to hold him off.
To me, it was like
coming on through maggots.
No scope tried to avoid it.
Yeah, that happens. That's what happens when you see people race season after season after season. They generate a certain amount of mutual respect, and just every driver develops a database for each other, and they understand how each other drives. Even as I look at right now, as Halo and Ray switch hands for that 3rd position, these guys go back and forth. The Haas and the Alfa Romeo are really doing it, but Selleck doesn't give a dang as he sets another fastest lap.
Yeah. Carnage and Selleck are just gone.
Yeah, they're in a race of their own. But that fourth spot, that 3rd place spot is really under. Oh, we got a spinner! We got a spinner. Cavalis is spent around. I couldn't see if there was any contact or not. There is no damage, but he has got to be one upset person. 3-second penalty by Lucifer Shaheed. Cavalis is definitely not a very happy person. AJ Mackey fastest lap. AJ said, hey, I may not get points. Who knows? He might get points. He's still in 13. He might. But in the meantime, he's trying to make sure somebody in the top 10 doesn't also get that point for fastest lap. Carnage Achilles has actually gained 0.2 of a second on Selleck. But he's only got about, maybe, I'm thinking 2 more laps before he might have to pit on them softs. I don't see him going any more than 9 laps on them soft tires. 8 laps on the softs, and they're gonna start peeling off.
Remember in the sprint, it took 8 laps for Beast to catch.
Exactly. So they're gonna start peeling off. Yeah, they'll start peeling. In the meantime, Halo's trying to make a move right now on Ray. He's getting close. Donmore, 3-second penalty. Donmore. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Ray's got the move made on the inside.
Yes,
Fantastic move with Ray on the inside, going through left field. That's been one of that is really, we've seen several moves made on left field today. You know, Silverstone is one of the few circuits out there where the turns are known more by the names than the actual the turn numbers. Really fascinating circuit. It's on my bucket list. I'd like to get there one day. Don't let me stand on Lewis Hamilton straight. I'll mess around and start crying. Look at that Alfa Romeo. Sorry, that Alpine weaving back and forth.
What just happened?
Generate heat in the tires.
I thought someone spun for a second.
No, it seems to be everyone's driving fairly consistently. Oh, there's been a move right there. The Alfa Romeo made a move on Luther Shahid.
No, he was already out. Oh, Luther
Shahid said no, he didn't. But I guess I made him so mad I spent him around. Luther Shahid, I'm sorry for the negative commentary. That was wrong, and I probably caused a commentary church spin. Was spent my man all the way around to the 10th position, and he was just passed by Natty McNasty. That drops him all the way back to 11th spot. Luther Shahid is in a bad way, and he's got a few penalties, so I'm not gonna look right now. Oh, Ray just passed up solo. Yeah, passing each other left and right. Carter's Achilles is pitted down on those softs. Is he gonna come out on the hard tires? Is he gonna come out on the hard tires and take? Ooh. It does not appear to be the case.
It is hard.
Yep, it is hard. Okay. Alright. No scope. Right now, he's on the back. Oh, there's a little bit of contact between no scope and Halo. I don't know if it's enough to really alter what's going on right now between these two drivers. They're going back and forth.
No scope, please hold him up. Please hold him up for Ray.
No scope is doing a good job of doing so right now. Yeah, No Scope has slid up into the 3rd position.
No Scope's rapid.
Craigie right now is trying to hold on to 4th position, let alone 3rd. Halo is making a move on him.
No, I think
he backed off just a little bit. He backed off a little bit, coming through Baggett's and Baggett's. So all of our top 9 drivers, with the exception of Natty McNasty and Karen, who are on the hards, are all on medium tires, as No Scope and Ray are exchanging the 2nd position. No Scope made a fantastic move.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please.
Way to stay around the outside. Oh, these two Haas are battling for top Haas. Who's the top Haas in town? Coming down this long straightaway. No Scope takes the lead, holds on to it. Yeah, this is some top flight driving. Are you tier 1 people watching this? These tier 2 guys have come to drive.
And Ray's falling back immediately. Great. Still got DRS16 now.
Yeah, Craigie is not going away from that 3rd spot. He's due for a podium. I don't remember if Craigie's got on the podium yet this year, but he's about due. He's about due. And but Ray said, "Hey man, I was here first."
I think Craigie has won the first 2 races.
I don't know if he's been on the podium this year. I know he's been on the podium several times, and he's won several races throughout Prospects. He is absolutely one of the founding members of Prospects E-Racing League here in our 9th season. But I don't know if he's won a race here week 4 into the season thus far. I know he hasn't won a race. I don't know if he's got on the podium. But right now he's making a move on Ray. Got quite a bit of ERS left. Twice as much at 44%. Than Ray. And this has been a great passing place today. Downboard, another 3-second penalty. Downboard, man. But you know what? He's hanging in there. He's in 12th position with a ton of penalties, but he has not quit. Section 3, we got a spinner. Is that Dom? Yep, that's Dom again. He's like, hey man, at this point, It's the only race he's got this week. He might as well stay on out there, because if he quits, when is he gonna race again? Next week? Stay on out there, my friend. Keep it racing.
Unless there's a safety
AJ Mackey spent. AJ had a spinner out there on them soft tires, but they about to. He got 5 laps in, 6 laps in on them softs. They typically fall off. What are we saying about lap 7? I'm sure he'll be coming off those soft tires right now. Oh, he spent again.
Now they've gone off.
AJ Mackey spent again. Yeah, they're done. They're absolute flat spotted. Time to switch them bad boys out. Maybe you put on a pair of hard tires and get lucky. Anything can happen here with 16 laps left. Here in the British Grand Prix, a Prospect Heat Racing League. 3-second penalty by Vintage. 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. He's our only top 9 driver in the penalties. So he's hoping there's gonna be no safety car. He's absolutely gotta hope there's no safety car.
Craig is going for it.
Craig is making the move right now. Oh, get the move done, Craigie. He's so close between him and Ray Ray. And Halo's on the back end of both of them. No, I don't think he's. Oh, he's close. Nope. Way to back off. Way to back off. He might have had it, but he backed off. They're so close to each other. Wow. Rarely you're going to see 2 drivers be that close to each other amongst 2 or 3 or 4 corners and not have contact. Excellent racecraft by Craigie. Way to be patient. Way to fight him off, Ray Ray.
So, if Sark wins this, I'm copying his strategy for tomorrow.
Well, Selleck's in the pits right now. He's going to come out on them hard tires for these last 15 laps.
Craig is past. Oh, wait, maybe not. Don Moore retired.
Craig and Ray Ray are really going at it. Don Moore said the heck with it. He's done for the day.
He's been
but not Ray Ray. I'm curious to see. As much pressure as they're putting on each other, really, this is a very difficult circuit not to get penalties on. And for these 2 gentlemen to race so hard and not to have any penalties has really been a testament to how much they practiced this week. You know, how comfortable they are on this circuit.
Have you noticed how much no-scope skating thanks to them 2 battling?
Have I noticed what?
How much no-scope gained thanks to them 2 battling?
I hadn't noticed, but I just noticed Caballo's past Vintage. That I noticed. Getting into the top 5. All right, we got Solos in the pits. Solos in the pits. He's coming off those medium tires. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna jump on hard these last 15 laps? I don't think he really has much choice. Unless he gets, well, I guess he can't get on another pair of mediums because I believe Solo was on softs at some point, if I'm not mistaken. I think he started off on softs. Right now, no.
If you don't mind me asking, well, not much is going on. How did your race go last week?
What race?
In Tier 3, Thursday.
Where did we race at?
Belgium.
Spa. How did I do in Spa? I think I was 12th or 13th. Something heartbreaking like that. Just outside the points. I know I didn't score points. Matter of fact, I think I might even have had a ticket put on against me. I think I glanced at that right before the this particular race here started. So,
I think I'm penalty free this season.
I think I need to start going back after I have a race, going back and look at the previous race just to kind of check and see, you know, where I could get better in certain sections and things of that nature.
That's why I just go back on your stream and look where you could go.
Oh, okay, we got Vintage pitting. No Scope is also in the pits. Craigie has inherited the lead. So is Craigie going to stay out there and see if he can create a little bit of distance on those mediums, or is he himself going to go ahead and pit here at the first opportunity?
He's broke the second gap to Ray.
Yeah, he's about a second, 1.2 seconds to Ray Ray. Ray is trying to get within DRS. No Scope went soft, huh?
I don't think that's a smart move.
Not going to work. Vintage also went soft. I don't agree with that move in either driver.
What did you do?
I don't understand that. I don't know if they made a mistake or what. But Craigie's doing a really good job.
I think I understand what they're doing. Soft, medium, soft.
Okay.
Two stopper.
They could also be anticipating another safety car.
Yeah.
You know.
My screen's gone weird.
You know, solid. Well, let's see where we are in terms of.
It's showing me results.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe you should bet on it. You know, look. Wow, I just looked at change of positions, and Craigie has moved up 10 spots, but he's yet to pit. He is yet to pit, so we're going to see what happens once Craigie comes out on the pits here. He's going to have to pit soon. He's been on those medium tires for 13 laps, and I think they're pretty much 13, 14 lap and done. I don't really see those tires being able to push too much further beyond that. But he's also being chased by 2 other drivers who are on mediums. So maybe as long as he can stay ahead of those guys, he may feel as if he's okay. The problem is when all 3 of those guys pit, you got 4 drivers on hards that are going to inherit the lead. That can cause some problems. Now Selleck has moved back within the top 6. How much further can he get? Can he regain a podium position after being so high up? No Scope is doing all he can do to keep Halo off him. Halo is not content to wait on No Scope to climb up. He himself is trying to climb through Halo, through No Scope. All right, we got a nice little battle between Carnage, Achilles, and No Scope going. Here we are just about halfway through the race. And we've got Craigie. Here's our race leader, followed by Ray. And then Caballas in the Alpine. Followed by Karen in the Ferrari. Natty Minacci also in the Ferrari. Selleck in the Alfa Romero. No Scope here in that Haas. Carnage Achilles in the McLaren. The Alfa Romero with Halo in the 10th and final spot. Vintage also is in the McLaren. But he is in our final port position, but he's also one of the first guys here with our penalty situations here. Vintage, Lucifer, Shahid, and AJ Mackey all have 3-second penalties. No Scope sets the fastest lap.
Nice.
Now Craigie's gonna have to pit soon. How long can he push these medium tires? Okay, I guess the drivers to be aware of.
Second, let's go.
I'm gonna say from Kieran on down. How close can Kieran get to Caballas? Because really at that point is when Craig needs to start seeing, hey, when should I pit? Because right now he's actually gaining time on Ray.
I mean, if Kieran and Natty play this as a team, they could use DRS to help each other push forward quicker.
Oh, we got an Alpine. We got an Alpine around. AJ Mackey. And he's right by the pits. He's gonna go pit here.
He's gonna yeah, so there's no point.
Looks like he's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. He's probably gonna call it a day. He has called it a day.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm sure Craigie's gonna take this as an opportunity to pit. Really good time for him to go on over here and switch them tires out.
I don't think Craig needs to pit. He's not setting up all tires.
Yeah, Craigie's on 15 lap old mediums. He's gonna have to come off the mediums.
Oh, Craig, I thought it said Carnage.
Oh, no. Looks like we got a bunch of softies out here in Caballas, and who else is switching on the softs here? We got Vintage already had 2 lap old softs. No Scope's been on softs for a minute. But Caballas thinks he can do these last 8 laps on soft tires. We'll get her done.
It's possible. It's possible.
Get her done then.
Hard.
And Selleck is now back into the 5th position. He's back into the 5th position, and he's on hard tires. So really, the top 2 guys are going to have to pit. He's going to have to worry about that. He's going to have to worry about Kieran. But Selleck's in a good position right now. As is Natty McNasty and Garen, clearly.
But it does have to catch up.
But Craig ain't hearing none of that. Craig ain't hearing none of that. He's 1.7 seconds up. Yeah, that's got to break his heart right there. Yeah.
If I was the front
and
four,
that looks like a full safety car.
I'd pit right now if I was front four.
Yeah, Craigie's gonna have to pit right now too, and he is pitting.
Yeah, Craigie, Ray.
Craigie and Ray will pit. Yeah, so I wonder if would Natty and Karen also pit? Yep.
Double stop for Ferrari.
Selleck will probably stay out there. Selleck is probably going to stay out there in here position. Yes, he has stayed out there on hard tires. With 8 laps left, he can absolutely get it done. Actually, no. Selleck is also pitting on the 5-lap old hards. Wow, our top 7 drivers. Yeah.
Why is Natty on the inters? Don't tell me it was rain.
It must be. It must be because that's what the top 2 out of 3 drivers are coming out on. And Craigie might have just missed his moment. Oh yeah, Craigie's gonna be so upset. It's pouring down, raining. Craigie also pitted and he came out on softs. Oh my goodness. Craigie came out on.
Now I can see it.
Yeah, it's pouring. Nah, it's tiny bit. Okay, tiny bit over here. It was pouring down on the other side of the circuit.
Trying to take the safety car as a leader.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't disqualified right there. He got really close.
That'd be something I do.
He got really close to being disqualified, passing the safety car, and then he backed on up. He's like, "Oh, slow it down." So the question is, will Craigie stay out there on those softs, or will he take this opportunity to switch out on intermediates, knowing this essentially gives away the race win?
Essentially, give a race win. Hopefully,
yeah, right. he gives it away. If he pits, it's over.
Halo and Vintage are on slicks.
And he'd have to beat Lewis Hamilton to stay out there on them slicks.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta give it to this. He's probably the best person to transition from dry to wet.
Yeah, Max is good too, but Lewis is better.
Very good at it. They're both equal, I guess, but Max can get better. Max will get better.
I just think Max has just got worse sportsmanship, and I think he's a bully out there in the circuit, and people are not allowing that so much when they race with him. I know Lewis doesn't just excuse me, man, to him anymore. So we can actually get a real race car under him. We'll see what can happen.
I mean, yeah, see that Max has an aggressive driving style, but there seems to be respect between Max and Lewis now.
This year, yeah, but that's also the fact that Lewis doesn't have a car that can compete with Max. So I mean, you know what I mean. So he doesn't have to. He can be a lot more polite in his racing style because he got a more powerful car. Now Craigie seems like he didn't pit. He's gonna stay out there in those softs.
Risking it for a biscuit.
He just can't risk it. Everyone else probably is going to come out there in the intermediates. He'll probably be our only soft driver out there on the circuit. What's the Lucifer? Yep, Lucifer Shahid is pitting too. Craig is going to be our only soft driver. And I wish you luck, sir. I hope he just doesn't get just completely eaten up by the field to start the to come off this safety car. So far, it's not completely wet. It's not like drenched. He still may be able to make a little headway.
That'll be wet I'll be full wet if it's drenched.
Well, it's not even wet enough really for intermediates yet. I think it's gonna be wet enough for intermediates, but it's not yet from the way that it looks here. So maybe, hopefully, he can get a little headway before it gets started. But it's getting damper by the corner. As I speak, it's getting wetter.
If I take F1 manager logic, which isn't the same game, but it kind of is, between 1mm and 4mm is inters, and 4mm and over is less. Obviously, you can't judge the height.
I don't know. No, that sounds very plausible here. Even though they don't show you those numbers, I'm sure we still operate under somewhat of those type of physics. And as I'm looking at Craigie, if I'm not mistaken, Craigie is a no traction control driver. So I'm really curious to see how he's able to maintain no traction control, no ABS, going through the wet with soft tires. He's a legend. So let's wish him luck out there, and let's hope he can get through these last few laps at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be dicey.
Is given Ray the lead. He's pitted.
He said to heck that. He came in here and pitted. It was gonna be too much.
I mean, it may as well just pit for Inters and try and get at least just a point from it.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna race hard. He's not gonna lay down, but he just realizes, I'm sure, that it's a virtual impossibility for him to win this race. And he's coming out of the pits in the points. So points are not all but guaranteed because he's got a 17-second lead on Lucifer. Who will catch up?
No, Lucifer just got by him.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, Lucifer's by him.
Just got by him. Yeah, sure is. So Craigie went from leading the race to just outside of the points. But Lucifer Shahid has a 3-second penalty, and so does a couple of other guys ahead of Craigie. So if he can just get caught up to the field, and he's not that far behind, get caught up to the field, see a couple of mix-up happen, and he can land. He can very well see himself potentially back on the podium. But a lot of things got to go his way.
Yeah, my 2 picks are still in the top 4, and your only picks in 5th, I think. Your only pick left.
Nope, Carnegie Gillies, yes, 4th, 5th place.
Yeah, I'll say both mine are in top 4, 1st and 4th.
Yep.
So I just need Silent to overtake both Ferraris, or overtake one of them.
See, you know what? You know the reason why you got me is up until an hour before the race, I forgot I was commentating today and thought I was driving because last season Tier 3 drove on Wednesday, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm not driving today. That's tomorrow. I'm commentating, so I had to kind of get up to speed a little bit at the last minute. So you got me on the picks there, you know. But that's why he's Prime Zillis. That man don't waste no time. And let me tell you, Prime Zillis, I don't know if any of you guys know it or not, this young man here is a fantastic rider, as well as an excellent sim racer. He's a pretty good sim racer. But he's a fantastic rider. The guy can write. He's written several things about carts and things of that nature. Ladies, boy, hey, get down, man. I know you're a young buck. Continue to move that pen because you got a future as a rider for sure.
I thought you said rider for a second, not writer.
Not writer, as in like with the pen, you know, and the pad,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know
Except
what you do.
It's not with the pen, it's on the computer.
I mean, it's the same because it's all about formulating the thought and being able to put it all together. As Craigie tries to make a move on Lucifer Shahid right now.
Ray's already outside 1 second. Come on, Ray.
Yeah, Ray is pulling away.
Come on, Ray.
We got No Scope trying to make a move right now. No Scope is spinning. It looked like there was some little bit of contact between Halo and No Scope. No Scope did not spin. I take that back, but Halo did.
Well, Silent overtaking Kieran. He almost lost it on the start of that straight, but he almost lost it again.
Look at Silent move his way into the 3rd position.
He's risking it all. Oh,
yeah, our championship contender ain't joking around, but our championship leader is Natty Big Nasty, holding it down in 2nd place. Making a move on Ray right now. Ray's just outside of 2nd, but there'll be no DRS under rainy conditions. Dusco's trying to get a little closer.
Ray's maintained that 9/10, 1 second gap. Oh, Kieran left.
Kieran left? No, he must have fell out. He's still showing on mine. He's just showing 4th place for me. And I'm seeing Nuts go 2/10 of a second behind Caballas. He's a ghost?
He's a ghost. He lagged out, I think. Yeah, he must have lagged out.
No, I don't think he would log out. He might have had some network connectivity issues. And I'm not seeing. I do see him as a ghost. He's a ghost for me too. I don't get that.
So he lagged out.
Yeah, he's lagging out. Because he wouldn't just quit. He's not having any problems. He's holding down 4th 4th place.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you how I did at Belgium. Euro 1, no.
Yep, you on the podium?
No, but not that far away. I got 6th before penalties.
Before penalties? But that's still an excellent race.
Yeah.
3-second penalty by Cabales.
I've been confirmed as 5th place.
Confirmed as 5th?
Yeah, I'm 5th.
Oh, man.
So I'm on 17 points after 3 rounds.
Wow. You're having a great season, sir.
Compared to the first 3 rounds of last season, yeah, bloody am. And I'm a great teammate.
Who's your teammate? Looking like no scope, making a move on Cabales right now.
Oh, is he? Yeah, my teammate.
I don't think he's gonna be able to get it done through Chapel.
Well, let's see.
Oh, there's a little slippage. Cabales,
speed.
Yeah, Cabales slipped a little bit, got on the grass. Did just enough for no scope to just seal the deal on the inside. Excellent pass, moved into 6th position. No scope is having a really good drive.
I want to clap my hands, but I don't have both my hands free.
No scopes moved up. No scopes moved up. No scopes moved up 7 positions.
Very good. Knight is moved up 8. Oh. Ray Ray's moved up 5. Kieran's moved up 3. But obviously he's a ghost right now. Cavaliers up 2. Craig up 3. PB Vintage up 1, but still last by a long way.
Yeah, no scope. Natty McNasty's really had the best recovery rate. She's moved up 8 spots. She has really set that Ferrari on fire here in the rain today. He's 1.1 seconds behind Ray Ray, but hey, I'm sure he'd be pretty happy with the race he's driving so far.
Yeah, I was about to say he's broke the 1 second gap again. And Salik's right on his rear end. Can my predictions get a 1-2? Oh, almost lost it. Or maybe that's just me lagging.
Yeah, Cabales is really gonna kick himself with them 8 seconds worth of penalties. And Halo has really got to push
Come on, Salik.
to keep Vintage out of the points.
Craig is within 1 second of Cavalis. Great recovery drive.
Craig, I was just about to say, Craigie is doing the dang thing. He's trying to move in the top 7.
One of the best drives in terms of adaptability to web conditions.
Yeah, sometimes that's why, you know, when you look at the scoreboard, when you look and see the race results, that doesn't always tell the story. You got to be able to watch the race to see what happened. Like right now, looking at Craigie out there with no penalties, slipping and sliding out there with no traction control, looking like he's in full beast mode. 0.4 seconds behind Cabales.
Tailbird.
Yeah, Craig ain't no joke.
I mean, with the exception of Cavalis, everyone in top 8 has no penalties.
Yeah. Doesn't have penalties.
Let's go past Carnage.
Oh, 3 second penalty with no scope. Commentators. Curse struck one down. We got 5 laps left to go here. Ray Ray is our race leader. You know, followed by Natty McNasty, Solid, Kieran, no scope, Carnage Achilles in 6th position, followed by Cabales, Craigie in 8th, Lucifer Shahid in 9th, and our final points receiver at the moment is Halo, and 11th place is Vintage.
Come on, sir, don't bin it. Don't bin it, please. Don't bin it. Don't bin it, I want a double podium for my picks.
Ray Ray's looking good right now. 0.6 seconds
dominant
ahead of Natty McNasty, who is trying to reel him in.
But he's also get hounded by Salik.
Yeah, Salik ain't letting this go.
Salik wants that. He wants that win. He wants another win.
Yeah, he had a week off from winning. He's not used to not being in the winner's circle, and he's trying to get back up there. He wasn't even on the podium last week, as you said. We lost him.
Yeah.
So this week, he's trying to right that wrong.
Ooh. I keep lagging.
Oh! I'm looking at Craigie make a move right now on Cabales, who fought him off. Great fight off, Cabales. Coming through entry, I tell you. Craigie's trying to make a move on his gearbox. Had to back off just a little bit and let him go. May have lost about 0.4 of a second in the process of having to back up off of him. But Craigie's got about 76% of that ERS left. But so does Cabales, so he's doing a great job of holding on to the ERS. Using it for defense. Using it for the final moments of the race. Ray's up 0.8 of a second with just over about a lap and a half left in the race. Losing for Shahid with a 3-second penalty.
What's happened to Salek?
What's happened to him, Maurice?
1.6 seconds.
Yeah, he seemed to have fallen off Natty there a little bit. Must have had some slippage at some point. Must have slipped coming off one of these wet turns. Looks like Cabales is going at it. Yeah, great move, Cabales.
And Kieran got passed by Noscope, who's catching Salek. But Noscope does have a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, there's been battles all over this circuit, I tell you.
Noscope's gonna go for it.
Wet weather, clear weather. It's been non-stop. All over the grid. For our top spot down to our final point getters. Our final point getter right here is Halo, but he's only got a 4-second lead over Vantage, who's got a 3-second penalty himself.
Salek spun and reset the track.
Oh, Salek spun and he's falling. Looks like there was some contact between him and Carnage. Salek is falling all the way down to the 7th spot.
He also reset the track.
He reset the track?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. The stewards are going to have a look at that.
They probably are looking at it.
And Salek is fighting that. Yeah, I'm a steward myself, so I'll have a better look at it later, so as they say. But
yeah, I was a steward last season. I'm just a commentator now.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. Keeps you on your toes. Makes you have to be fair and objective at all times, you know. Try to look through the lens of a objective observer. As a commentator, you can have your favorites. As a steward, you cannot. 3 seconds penalty by Craigie! As I said, my favorites! Craigie, what are you doing to me, bruh?
Wasn't Carnage you picked to get on the podium?
Carnage was my pitch to get on the podium. He was my final pitch to get on the podium. He's got a shot if everyone crashes ahead of him. If not, he probably won't be able to do it.
Looked like he was about to crash.
Yeah, Natty's looking pretty solid. He's shored up that second place position, and he's doing all he can to get behind Ray. He's got within a half second of Ray, who's really been I hate to use the word dominant in the wet, but he's been in control. He's absolutely been in control.
He just needs to be consistent for the rest of his lap.
Yeah, he's putting on a good showing.
One more lap. Two more sectors.
Well, I'm watching Natty in that Ferrari, and I don't see him making any mistakes. Hitting his braking points perfectly. Staying on the line that is starting to dry up just a little bit. And he just can't get closer. You know, Ray is just really hitting his marks and making a point to set that Haas up as a race winner here in week 4. The British Grand Prix Prospect E-Racing League. Tier 2. I am Artistic F1. Here I am here with Prime Zealous. We're your commentators here on Wednesday night, but tomorrow will be Tier 3 and Thursday night. And I believe Mythbusters will be your commentator tomorrow evening.
Yeah, most likely.
And that's 10 o'clock British Standard Time. If you're here in the West Coast, I'm not in the West Coast anymore, I'm from the West Coast. If you're here in the Midwest of America, as I am, that's 4 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Come on, Ray.
But Ray looks like he's going to be wrapping it up.
Yes!
Natty will give within 0.3 seconds. But a race winner will be Ray. Followed by Natty McNasty and No Scope. In third place is our final podium position gainer. We got a 5-second penalty by Cavalis for a time penalty on serve. Fourth place would be Karen. Fifth would be Craigie. Carnage Achilles has moved himself up into sixth position. Solid drop down to seventh. Lucifer Shahid in that Fanatec in the Williams in eighth position. Followed by Cavalis in ninth. Halo held on to our final point getting 10th. Oh, well, I don't know if he's held on. Him Advantage is still out there. He's got a 3-second lead. He's got a 2.3 second lead on Vantage, but he's got a 3-second penalty. But so does Vantage. So he really needs Halo to have a problem here in this final turn, and he does not.
Vintage missing out by what, 2 seconds.
Halo winds up in 10th position. Is a final point receiver. No scope is driver of the day. Don't put your scope on him, partner. Don't put your scope on him. He ain't sticking around for all that.
Should have been nice for voting.
How many drivers you wind up with on the podium?
Huh?
How many drivers you wind up with on the podium?
1, Ray.
Congratulations to Ray. You want to call it down for us, sir?
What?
You want to call it down, our race result? Can you call that down and go through the list?
The podium thing.
Oh.
I don't skip the podium things. I like to see them.
Oh, well, take your time. When it does show up for you, call it down for us.
Look at that double half podium.
You know, basically.
Amazing.
Both them Hobbs sitting up there. Ray and No Scope.
America.
America with 3 races this season in the real F1. Well, let me give it to you. We got Ray in the Haas over here is our race winner. You know, followed by Natty McNasty in the Ferrari. We got No Scope also in the Haas. And Karen in the Ferrari in 4th position. I tell you, it was a Ferrari Haas battle. In 5th position, we got Solak in the Alfa Romeo, followed by Carnage Achilles in the McLaren in 6th. Craigie in 7th place in the AlphaTauri. RL Beast
Weekend final race
in the Red Bull. AJ Mackey in 9th place in the Alpine. Solo in 10th position, our final point getter in Alfa Romeo. And followed by Lucifer Shahid, Cavalis, Vantage, and Dumore as our final driver today. So that'll conclude our presentation. Unless we got some drivers on the podium like Ray, Natty McNasty, and No Scope, we can put them here for interviews. Is there anyone you want to check our commentary section there? Got any one of these gentlemen able to join us? Maybe I'll send out an invite here. Let's see. Yeah, I believe that's his first race win in Prospect V Racing League. Yeah, I don't believe. How do I not have any of these gentlemen here in my? You know, we need to start making a point of having everyone's everyone's friendship. I don't know how me and Natty McNasty are listed as friends. Maybe after he changed his name, I don't have his new name as my friend, which is weird because I know we raced together for years. Huh? That's a good question. I'd have to go back and look now. Bruh, I blinked since then. Was Ray? I'd have to go back and look at the tape. Oh, no, that's embarrassing. But I'm an old man, okay?
Ray, No Scope, and do I have the last one, Alice? Yep. Got more.
Who was it? Dunmore? No, it's not Dunmore. Dunmore was...
It was Ray, No Scope, and Natty.
Oh, okay. Not in that order. So it was Ray, Natty, and then No Scope. Because Natty was in second. Alright.
Got more added.
See if you can send one up and invite to the party.
No. Here's the man.
Who do we got, Natty?
We've got Ray, Natty.
Ray?
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Whose voice am I hearing right now?
Natty.
Natty McNasty, how you doing there, sir? Congratulations on your second place achievement, and does that keep you in the lead of our championship currently?
Yeah, I think so. Because Silik, I don't know what happened to him, but he ended up finishing 7th. So
yeah, and he DNF last week.
Yes. Yep.
You know, and you've been consistently right there, knocking on every podium's door this season. So I commend you. So what are you doing this season differently than seasons past to be so consistently at the top of the grid?
I mean, I mean, honestly, this race, the rain kind of saved me because I got taken out on lap 1 on both the sprint and the race, and I was at the back. So, I mean, the rain kind of, like I said, saved me. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't changed anything. It's just I'm getting better luck, I guess, with the safety cars.
You haven't had to practice anymore? You've been pretty consistent in your approach to it all?
Yeah, I mean, I still practice before every race, but, I mean, my setups and stuff are sometimes inconsistent, I think.
Do you typically use the same setups in time trial that you use in a race?
I never do time trial. I only do. I always practice in Grand Prix mode. So I can really tell you, to be honest, because I think time trial is a little bit because there's no tire temps in time trial, so it's kind of hard to really gauge like the tire temps and wear.
So you don't copy setups. You do your own setups, then, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Check that out. Natty McNasty, you gonna put together a YouTube class on how to mess around and create your own setup, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you get here at Prospect.
Oh my god.
I ain't messing around with you. You know, so yeah, as I said, congratulations. You're a fantastic driver, and is this one of your favorite circuits?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it kind of sucks that I got spun out on lap 1 because I never really got a chance to see what my pace was like against like Beast and Salek in the dry. But because I was basically just trying to catch up to everyone. So, but yeah, this is a good track for me. I usually like this one.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, once again, we commend you, and we appreciate the example of racecraft and sportsmanship, as well as top-flight speed you present for us in an entertaining fashion, sir, every week. Never fails.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you, sir. You got anything with us? Are we still Prime? You here?
Yeah.
Prime, you still with us, Prime?
Yep.
You got anything for Nasty before we let him out of here?
Come on, Mason.
How?
You have nothing?
How?
Come on.
You keep talking as soon as I'm about to ask. How hard was it to keep him second in Ray? Could you have taken?
Overtaken Ray? Ray?
Yeah. How hard was it to keep within 1 second and at the start? And was it possible to take?
Yeah. The problem with I realized when I was first starting, I was kind of hanging around like that 1 second because I was still trying to figure out how much I could push in the rain. But then once I kind of finally figured out how much I could push, I was able to get it down to like 4/10. But then I ran out of laps. So, I mean, if there were maybe like 5 more laps, I might have been able to. But I just ran out of time.
What type of traction do you use?
Medium.
Okay.
I call them men.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna let you out of here, sir.
Traction. Use full traction.
Who? Me? I use medium.
Yeah, you.
I use medium.
Wait, you only use medium because I told you to use.
No, at the time I was going back and forth between medium and full, and I just went back to medium. So I had been on medium.
Better.
I had been on mediums longer than I had been on fulls, but sometimes I get frustrated when I'm in a league race. If I spin or if I'm in a I'm like, man, at least if I'm on fulls, I know I won't spin even though I'm faster on mediums. So that makes any sense. Tip for tat. I'm always one of the slower guys, so whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it right. I need to learn more from Natty McNasty.
Not for me.
Not for Mason.
Alright, is it just you, Natty? If it's just you, we can just keep rapping.
No, Ray's here.
Ray, you with us? Congratulations on the win, sir. How's it feel to sit on the top of the podium for the first time in Prospect Heat Racing League?
Was it the first time? Yeah, to be honest, I actually wanted you to win. Shit.
Was the win something that you even, like when you were preparing yourself for your race this week or today going into the race, setting the formation lap, at any point did you think, I'm going to beat these guys today? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, well, once you noticed you had the opportunity to seal the deal, you definitely rode with perfection. I mean, I followed you and Natty McNasty, and he was driving excellent, but you just made no mistakes. You made no mistake. You hit every breaking point, hit all your apexes, and you just, you know, you drove like a Tier 1 driver today. But even doing so, you were able to maintain a really good pace. Because typically, when people back off and they try to stay off those curves, they might sacrifice a tenth or two, going through a lap. But you absolutely did not, because Natty was on you. He wasn't really giving you the opportunity to let off, so you were able to stay clean and keep pushing at the same time. Masterclass, Can I ask you as well? Do you use medium traction? And how do you go about your setups? Do you do them your own? Or do you go to time trial, copy people's, and tweak them yourself? Interesting. Okay. Started from scratch. No, I understand that completely. But whatever you're doing right. Because even before this race win, they knew you were there. You've been knocking on the door. You've been consistently a point achiever. So, it's great to see you on the top. I think I've seen you in another league a couple years back. So it's great to see you blossoming into the driver you've become in Prospect. So we're absolutely thrilled to have you here with us. Yeah, we met here, but then you raced somewhere else too. I don't remember what league that was. No, was it Masons? Was it Riot? Yeah. Was it Riot Racing League?
Yeah, he was in my league since day one.
Maybe it was there. But all right, gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here and try to improve my own lap time, because tomorrow night at 10 p.m. we do have Tier 3 here at Prospect Heat Racing League, week 4 here in Britain, and thank you guys.
We were attempting to get points.
Well, it's always one of my goals to beat Mason, to take Prime here down,
Yeah,
and
you got P11 last week, and I got P5.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do it last. Well, I was P11 last week. See, that was higher than I thought. I was P13 or something. Because if I don't score points, it really doesn't matter where I wound up. P20th, But all right. So hopefully I give you a run for your money tomorrow, sir. Because you're absolutely somebody that when I practice, I gun for.
I'm looking quick here.
Well, that's your home race.
Yeah, it's my home race. You
can step out and get you some. You can go get you some fish and chips and swing by the racetrack if you want. I'm way out here on the other side of the pond. I don't even have a boat. So,
yeah, I just live next door to Silverstone.
How close?
About 2 miles.
No, you don't.
Are you guys still live?
No, I'm joking. I don't.
Oh, I'm still live on mine, but I don't think I don't think we were ever on the
Alright.
Prospecting Races League. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my live. We were doing interviews. I just cut it just now. My live is no longer so. All right. Is anybody anything?